Now, hopefully this story will have you shook harder. Are you ready? Are you ready for the story time? Let's see how it goes.
Well, what about the rumor that you've lobbied to take over Jeff Sessions' job as an attorney general? You said you just speak to the president all the time.
I do.
Have you spoken to him about that?
I've known the president for 30 years, and I've spoken to him quite a lot over the last 30 years.
But how
and to
about
be
that?
honest, look, we talk about a lot of things, and I actually...
But how about the attorney general?
I'm trying to answer your question.
Okay. Did you take the job?
I haven't been offered the job.
Okay.
That's not a no.
That's not a no.
Well, let's talk...
I'll have to ask my accountant about that.
A little about Russia. He met with Putin in Helsinki. A lot of folks, Democrats and Republicans, agree it was probably not the best idea because it kind of undermines our country. What do you think?
Not the best idea, Whoopi? Come on. $1 billion worth of arms while Barack Obama stood by and let Russia go in. Let me finish.
I didn't
Crimea
say Jack.
was,
I didn't do anything.
Crimea was annexed, and as a result, we
He
wouldn't
opens
be...
up an investigation into Russian
Let me finish my
collusion.
point. I came here... Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Part of the reason why we're in the place that we are now.
President Obama opened up an investigation into Russian meddling, and this president fired James Comey, the person that was conducting the investigation. So what about that?
What about that? Okay, I'm glad you asked that question.
Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. Now... Look, I've been a judge. I've signed those things. The warrant was based on a fake document by an opposing candidate in a national presidential race. This is what happens in third world countries.
It was not only based on that, and you know that.
I do know. It is based
Jeanine, you just said you're not an ideologue.
No, I'm not. I am in law enforcement.
Let me ask you the question.
It's right and wrong.
Do you think Donald Trump embraces and embodies conservative ideology? Remember, he used to be have a different position on pro-choice. He's imposing tariffs. He's against globalism. Do you think he is an ideologue that is faithful to conservative policies?
You know, I'm not here to talk about what Donald Trump is and isn't.
But you talked about it. No, you got to answer the question.
I'm here to talk about the book. You want to talk about Donald Trump? You tell me what metric in this country is worse off. Unemployment is lower than it's been in 50 years. Minorities, Hispanics, African Americans have jobs when they haven't had. It's not because of Obama.
Hate crimes are worse off.
And wait a minute, the GDP under Obama was barely 1. We're going up to 4.
So
you want to talk about hate crimes?
I'll tell you about a
I fought
metric.
for a law for hate crimes.
I also think it's important, as we said, 89% of the Republican Party still supports him. He still has huge popularity in the country. And if Democrats don't get their you-know-what together, he's certainly going to get reelected.
Here's my question for you. Here's my question for you, because you talk about...
I am not, Judge.
Nobody is...
Oh, yeah.
Did you just point at me?
Yeah!
How? Listen, I don't have Trump derangement. Let me tell you what I have.
Okay.
I have a lot of... I'm tired of people starting a conversation with Mexicans or liars and rapists.
It is. Boom.
I'm tired of people starting a conversation about this country. Listen, I'm 62 years old. There have been a lot of people in office that I didn't agree with, but I have never, ever seen anything like this. I've never seen anybody whip up such hate. I've never seen anybody be so dismissive. And clearly you don't watch the show, so you don't know that I don't suffer from that. What I suffer from is the inability to figure out how to fix this. That's my issue. But one of the things that you talk about a lot, and I'm curious about it, is the deep state.
Prepare to be shook. Roll up your little sleeves, girl. Make sure your makeup is on right and tight. Set your contour, girl, because this drama's gonna crack it.
How long has the deep state been there, and who's running it?
Well, I want to answer your question because you had
you a question.
You had your opening statement, which was how horrible it is that Donald Trump is talking about all of these people.
Sorry,
you know what
that's
I think
what you
is horrible?
said. You said,
Whoopi, you know what's horrible?
that
when people who shouldn't be here end
up
murdering the children of American citizens.
You know what's horrible?
What's horrible
when the president of the United States whips up people to beat the hell out of people.
No.
Say goodbye.
Let me buy. I'm done.
Thank you to Judge Jeanine Pirro for both liars, thinkers, and liberals. There is a bobblehead bitch who is good for TV.